delay for the country's longest shutdown, the government released the delayed October and November jobs reports.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here to break down the numbers and help us look ahead to the new year. Jill, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So what did the November report show us?
You know, we got like half of an October report and a full November report. So first of all, in October, we lost 105,000 jobs. That was primarily due to federal workers who actually took those early retirement offers from the first quarter of this year. Then in November, after those losses in October, we bounced back, 64,000 jobs created. So that was good, but the unemployment rate, it did increase to 4.6%. It's the highest level in over 4 years. I think when you put these two reports together, it's kind of consistent with a labor market slowdown that started back in May. That was after the Trump tariff and immigration announcements. The second half of this year has really seen a kind of a stall out a little bit in the labor market. It's being called the low hire, low fire jobs market.
Very interesting. Okay, and speaking of the jobs market, there have been reports that young college graduates are having a really tough time finding jobs. Talk about what we're seeing with that.
You know, this is really a difficult period of time because when you have a gradual cooling in employment, it really does hurt the people who need a job, not the ones who have a job. And so the young workers, they're feeling the heat. I think it's the college graduates that are feeling a little bit more pressure. Obviously, a lot of them paid a lot of money and have loans. They're finding it harder to find a job today than they have in the past. There are just fewer openings. The unemployment rate for this group of 20-something college grads, it's jumped by 2.6 percentage points from just a year ago. So if you're 20-something, hasn't landed a job yet, maybe that kid is not lazy. Maybe it's just really a hard market right now.
And Jill, looking ahead to next year, what should we expect in the labor market? And also, how will this impact the next rate hearing in January?
Well, that's an interesting thing because I think that this year has been highlighted by uncertainty, and that uncertainty is starting to dissipate. Companies understand what are the actual tariff levels, what is the pool of eligible workers out there. We are likely to see economic growth pick up a little bit, so that's good, and it would eventually be good for the job market. But because hiring often lags growth, we could see the unemployment rate drift up a little bit in the first few months of the year. I think that the sectors that are likely to keep hiring are healthcare, social assistance, leisure and hospitality, and construction. I think when it comes to the January Fed meeting, though, they're probably going to pause. I think they're going to want some more data to see what's happening. Don't forget, we have not felt the full brunt of those tariff increases in prices yet. And the Fed probably wants to just see what is the balance between the labor market and inflation.
All right, Jill, thanks so much for your insight. And you can see Jill regularly on CBS Mornings and the CBS Evening News. For more analysis, go to jillonmoney.com. Thanks, Jill.